Sound. Yo, yo. Okay, we got that audio. Let's get the music going. Bumping. Here we go.
Don't sleep, sleep is for the weak. I've been grinding every day, each and every week. I got money on my mind and my favorite color's green. And I'm counting out this paper and I'm eating up the streets. I'm just hustling and grinding like how you think I caught that? Wearing no designer, I know you really want that. New cars, new clothes, I'ma get mine. Drop the top off on a new Benz, fine. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I really got the time. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind. I really got the time. New fit costs more than your wit. You gon' go home, you gon' cry to your bitch. She gon' tell you that homie Dre, he a pimp. She gon' fail you when she jumps shit to the clip. The way my life been lately, I swear this shit a flick. Lights, cameras, action, I'm in the spotlight from the cake. Rockin' Cartier shades, or I'm blinding in this bitch. I don't know when this shit will end. I don't sleep, but people sleeping on me. Like it better this way, I'ma do it, I'm a dolly. No sleep, but my hoodie keep me cozy. As long as I stay comfy, I'm going. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind. I really got the time. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I'm just focused on my grind. I really got the time. I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind. I really got the time. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep. I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind.
These things mean. Check, check. All right, so look, now we're on this, but the question is, why can't
I really got the time. I'm just focused on my grind.
One at a time, but they're not. Okay, actually, I think they were. I think they both were going. Let's find out. Let's try this shit again. Check, check. Okay. Yeah, but what it is that our audio is low for some reason. Check, check.
Don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I've been grinding every day, each and every week. I got money on my mind, and my favorite color's green. And I'm counting out this paper, and I'm eating up the streets. Don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I've been grinding every day, each and every week. I got money on my mind and my favorite color's green. And I'm counting out this paper and I'm eating up the streets.
Hello? Check, check.
I think I caught that. Wearing no designer, I know I really want that.
Alright, sounds a little bit better. Sounds a little bit better.
Drop the top off on a new Benz.
Alright. Nobody's in the chat right now.
Never need sleep, I got other things inside. Let me focus on my grind. I really got the time. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. Let me focus on my grind. I really got the time. New fit costs more than your wit. You gon' go home, you gon' cry to your bitch. She gon' tell you that homie Dre, he a pimp. She gon' fail you when she jumps shit to the clip. The way my life been lately, I swear this shit a flick. Lights, cameras, action, I'm in the spotlight from the cake. Rockin' Cartier shades, or I'm blinding in this bitch. I don't know
yeah,
when this shit will end.
You have audio problems,
Ben
Joe.
On me. Like it better this way, I'ma do it, I'm a dolly. No sleep, but my hoodie keep me cozy. As long as I stay comfy, I'm going. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind. I really got the time. All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. I'ma focus on my grind. I really got the time.
I'm gonna play, you know what I'm saying, a couple of your joints before we get into it. Let's play that nice. Yeah, we got some people get into the chat.
All night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside. Let's focus on my grind.
People love this. Oh, here it is right here. Look, I just
all night, all night, all night. Never need sleep, I got other things inside.
I know the video is gonna be a banger. Oh shit! Speaking of which, I got like 5 videos I didn't. I got like 5 videos unlisted. But I've been doing lives all this time, but I still been uploading. I just haven't been putting them on public. I completely forgot. Yeah. All right, we're gonna play another joint. Hold on.
Show them that crook shit, bro. That shit
Crook?
is hard as a motherfucker.
All right, so
Yo, if you want to follow the boy, the Instagram is at Cartier by Dre.
yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there.
We popping
That's
this
no
year.
problem.
Alright, buddy.
Yo, let's get in the chat. Get in the chat, people.
Some people they call me a thief. I'm taking your land, all your property. These bozos they begging me, please. Tracy, please stop with all of these robberies. Your 30 on top of me, it wasn't me. I didn't ask for it, it was she. Saw my billboard on the streets, got her wetter than diamonds. I need some diamonds, get on my time, and when I'm out here they just look. Drip that I'm saucing, look at me chef, and they wanna call me a cook. How about the rave? And the shawties look shook, loving the way that I look. Might cop a case for the hearse that I took. I guess you can call me a crook. I need some diamonds, get on my time, and when I'm out here they just look. Drip that I'm saucing, look at me chef, and they wanna call me a cook. How about the rave? And the shawties look shook, loving the way that I look. Might cop a case for the hearse that I took. I guess you can call me a crook. Can't blame me if she ride with me, that's her prerogative, big dog. Got a boss so she loves the paper jewelry and the foreign cars. This shit ain't nothing to me, but to her it's just something that she never seen. Cartier shades, all the Marpaguettes and Bugattis on me. Look, you need to get more on top of your business. How you be lacking and losing your bitches? Why you be sipping and give them the chances? Played you a fool and she held you for ransom. Held you by clutching your throat that you were a stepping stone. That's it, and it's murder she wrote. Bye bye, and it's over now.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the other Cause you got another single you ain't released yet, right?
Yeah, I got another.
Alright, I'm gonna plug that in. I got another one here.
Oh wait, that's Alex.
I need some diamonds, get on my time, and when I'm out here they just look. Drip that I'm saucing,
More bangers on the
look
way,
at
bro.
me chef, and they wanna call me a cook. How about the rave? And the shawties look shook, loving the way that I look. Might cop a case for the hearse that I took. I guess you can call me a crook. I need some diamonds, get on my time, and when I'm out here they just look. Drip that I'm saucing, look at me chef, and they wanna call me a cook. How about the rave? And the shawties look shook, loving the way that I look. Might cop a case for the hearse that I took. I guess you can call me a
I just be
crook.
pressing buttons, bro.
I need some diamonds.
We wanna hit this talk.
Talk. Yeah, talk is stupid.
Yeah, this one I like. I love how this this ride in and shit.
This
This
shit
one's
got
sexy.
the melodies. This one got the flows, bro. This shit's different.
Throw this on when I'm smashing.
Birds chirping from the back, talking on the squad slash talking. Cat no bad blood or some names and you fought for that. You know there ain't no coming back from that. You done spread your dirt and spread your crap. You done spread some hurt, you know you fly for that. I'm up, they wanna know what Cardi he been on. I hit the streets, he got a show. Hoes on backstage and they want from road. Oh, got me fucked up, I said thought be gone. Oh, got me fucked up, I said thought be gone. All these bitches talk, and they claim they know. They some know-it-alls, like the gossiping long. Heard the rumors, heard it all. Just can't leave me alone. Looks like they craving my fall, so let's see how they go. All these bitches talk, and they claim they know. They some know-it-alls, like the gossiping long. Heard the rumors, heard it all. Just can't leave me alone. Looks like they craving my fall, so let's see how they go.
Flexing.
All these bitches talk, and they claim they know. They some know-it-alls, like the gossiping mom. Heard the rumors, heard it all. Just can't leave me alone. Looks like they craving my fall, so let's see how it go. Everybody hate a winner, no love for me. Everybody love a sinner, got some envy for me. Anybody want the smoke, they got it. Ain't no bitch in me. Anybody talking crazy, wild, and you just brought yourself some violence. I need peace and quiet minds, and I need to pour up, pop some liquor and some kush. I got up and rolled up, fitted up my rocker, block the noise, told to hold up. Bitches talking crazy, and it's all because I'm blown up. All these bitches talk, and they claim they know. They some know-it-alls, like the gossip and moan. Heard the rumors, heard it all, just can't leave me alone. Looks like they craving my fall, so let's see how it go. All these bitches talk, and they claim they know. They some know-it-alls, like the gossip and moan. Heard the rumors, heard it all, just can't leave me alone. Looks like they craving my fall, so let's see how it go. All these bitches talk.
That's right, Shabu. This shit is fire as fuck.
Alright, yo, we're gonna play one more song and then we're gonna get into it. Where do I want to open this up? It's a good question. What it all, right?
Want it all, yeah.
Yeah, but how come I can't? Let me see something. I can't.
Want it all, but not the bullshit that comes with it. The money talk, all the cloud chasing, bootlicking. I want it all, and not the bullshit. I want it all, want it all.
Here it is.
Ayo, solid, you the realest.
Shout out to my boy Nikhil Shatani. I'm gonna throw him on some vocals for the next track. I got you, DM, bro.
I need a new drop top, I need a brand new Benz. I wanna grow my brand, but I don't want new friends. Too much drama and bullshit, too much petty excuses, too much driving and juking, too much, damn it, it's feeling intrusive. All these thotties, one is exclusive. Hitting my phone, leave me alone. Peacefully cruising, getting that road dome. On the way home, peep the rims, all of it chrome. Medusa Maybach, turning to stone. Bank accounts steadily growing. I just want it all, but not the bullshit that comes with it. The money talk, all the clout chasing, bootlicking. I want it all, but not the bullshit. I want it all, I want it all, but not the bullshit. Sell out a show, I'm on the road, did it again. What do you know? Watch I go off for the flow. Cadence and pros hitting my nose, chilling your bones, striking the core with your brain, driving you insane, swerve with your lane, money, power, and the fame. Gon' respect, honor my name. Lane switching, they been lane switching. Ever since I got some fame, they been game flipping, phase changing. How can I look through the same lens, but the frame's different? I like to keep it low key, so I got my windows tinted. I need a new drop top, I need a brand new Benz. I wanna grow my brand, but I don't want new friends. Too much drama and bullshit, too much petty excuses, too much driving and juking, too much, damn it, it's feeling intrusive. All these thotties, one is exclusive. Hitting my phone, leave me alone. Peacefully cruising, getting that road on. On the way home, peep the rims, all of it chrome. Medusa Maybach, turning to stone. Bank accounts steadily growing. I just want it all, but not the bullshit that comes with it. The money talk.
Yeah, I always say he need a feature.
Hit me up, yo. You know where the grams at? Cartier by Dre, bro. Just run my DMs. Tap in.
All right, y'all. Let me just plug this audio out and we can get into it. All right, so if the audio is good, let me get a 1 in the chat. 'Cause I think it might be a little too
Throw
loud.
them ones like they guns.
Is it too loud? Or is it just me? Hello? Yeah, you know what's crazy? It's like this one is too low and the other one's too high. Yellow.
Yellow.
This is good.
All right,
I think so. Hold on. It'll be crazy low. I don't know. You guys let me know. Is the audio good or too loud? Let's figure it out. Got a 1 in the chat. Too loud or right on point? Yeah.
On point? There's one for on point? Or there's one for on too loud?
No, I don't know. These guys say too loud, or I think they're trying to say it's on
point. Yeah. All right, bet. It's on point. All right, word. That's what's up.
All right, we're looking here. Okay, audio is good. All right, bet. All right, so I'm introducing my homie, man. Go ahead, let him know what's your name, where you from, what you do.
What's good, yo? My name's Cartier Dre. I'm a rapper. I live down here in Miami, Florida. I just released my first single yesterday. It's called No Sleep. That shit's fire as fuck. Check that shit out. Streaming on all platforms. Check it out Apple Music, Spotify, Apple. I don't care which. Well, I said Apple again. Amazon. I don't care what you have. That shit's on that platform. YouTube. Check it out. That shit's heat as hell. Got more on the way. Next single coming out is Crook. It's finna come out at the end of May, beginning of June, and then I have an EP coming out in July. Check that shit on the way. That's just gonna be fire.
Okay, bet. So, how old are you, and like, how long you been doing music? Like, when did you decide to get into music?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm 25. I've been in music since the pandemic. I like just finally had like the time. I'd been like siphoning and singing for like a number of years, and I thought I was pretty saucy with it. So I was like, bet. Like when the pandemic came around, I had like a big opportunity to finally like tap into that. So I started recording and mixing, and like ever since I've just been perfecting my craft. Like a few songs in, I made this song that I'm gonna be dropping on the deluxe for that EP. But after I had made that joint, I was like, I bet. Like I really need to keep with this shit. Like I got something going on here. It's fire, and I've just been at it ever since, man.
But what age were you when you decided like you were gonna do this? You know,
So I'm
professionally?
25. I decided I was gonna like take this professionally when I was 24. So like I started like when I was like halfway through like 23 or something like that. And then yeah, like I don't know, I was like messing with it for a while, and I was like, bro, like I really got something here. Like I'm gonna just like stick to my guns over here. Started taking it professionally. I've taken like a minute to release like my tracks because I had to get my whole team in line. I got myself a fire producer. I got myself some good mixing engineers, and I got myself a publicist and shit now. Yeah, man, I'm just like really enjoying this every step of the way, like step by step the process. I'm in love with this shit. This music is different. I love this tip. It's fire.
Okay, yeah, it's it. That's the thing. You gotta love the process. So, what do you think you're gonna do like the same as what the typical rappers are doing, or commonly is done to get on? And then what do you think that you're gonna do that's different that they're not really doing?
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, I think like the type of sounds right now that I'm making, I can't really think of another hip hop and R&B artist with like a cadence or like a voice like mine too. And I also like experiment with a lot of melodies, and I like to come in with diverse flows. So like I like to think of like my songs like structured. It's like a movie, right? So you got an intro, you have a body, and you have a conclusion, and like you got bridges in between and everything. I like to progress my melodies. I like the way like make the song like a movie, pretty much, like all these different elements to it. Put melodies, some saucy flows with it, drop some fire bars, and you got yourself your banger, bro.
I see.
Simple as that.
I see
Get
it.
a fire beat.
So with the videos, man. When's the first video coming?
Yo.
What's the second single gonna be?
So the first video that I'm gonna drop, I'm probably gonna do. So the first video will technically just be like an open mic for the No Sleep track, and then I'm gonna shoot a video for the second single. That's coming out with the second single. That shit is gonna be hot as hell. That thing is called Crook.
Yeah, I like that.
That
one.
video is gonna be hard as hell, bro. I am
Yeah.
telling you, do not sleep on that. Sleep is for the weak. Like I've told y'all before. Just keep it saucy, keep it bossy, keep on moving, bro.
I ain't mad at you. So yeah, I had interviewed you. I don't even remember how long back because it seems like it wasn't that long, but then it might have been.
But it's sort of like a minute at the same time.
Yeah,
like
because a lot happens in that time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You feel me? I feel like life is always on go.
Fuck yeah, we always
and like
moving.
new shit every day. I think it's been like 2-3 months, something like that.
Yeah, because back then you were saying that like you didn't put the single out yet, and it wasn't for sale. Because a lot of people been asking me about the No Sleep, because I mean I'll be playing it because I like it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just playing it like, yo, I love this shit. But then it's like it's nothing but positive feedback on it also.
No, for sure.
So then it's like, yo, where can I buy this song? So I'm like, okay, yeah, they feeling it, because if that wasn't the case, they just like look it up and be like, where can I, steal it or whatever. Like,
No,
yeah.
for sure.
Right.
For
So
sure.
So I see there's a lot of like already a lot of support for that single in particular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No Sleep. So I'm just like, damn, bro, we probably want to hear a whole album at this point.
Bro, it's on
already.
the way. It's on the way.
Already.
Like I
So,
said earlier, like 50 to 100 songs vaulted, like no cap, no
50
kizzy.
to 100, that's
Like,
crazy. You got to
literally.
narrow it down to how many? Like 12, 10?
For an EP these days, you're like best off just dropping like 7, 8 at a time, something like that, and just like keeping it, like keep the people like fiending for
Yeah,
more.
you got to, because you don't want to
And it's my
oversaturate it.
exactly, and it's my first year, so like single, EP, like deluxe. Hit like another 2 singles, drop like another EP, do something like Yeet did. Like Yeet last year, like popped, and he dropped like 3 tapes, like something like that.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like just like get like on that sort of tip. Like I'm doing like more promotional stuff and stuff like that too. I got some big interviews lined up with some like big magazines too. God, I think I have like 14 little different pieces of like PR coming out like through the next week and stuff like that too.
Yeah, you got to
So-
get that blue check pretty soon. It's coming.
You feel me?
So, the day job, tell us about the day job. Do they know that you about to leave? Or what, like,
Yes,
how's that
bro.
work?
So everyone I work with thinks the music is saucy as life. They think that I will not be there for much longer. Like,
But, are you in a rush to leave the day job, or do you feel like something you can still
Nah,
you feel like you can still do both for a period of time?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm like, I want to get signed, but I don't, right? So, like, I want to do something like Chef G or Sleepy Hollow did, cut like a 50-50 deal with a big record label. Like, have your own record label underneath them. So, I actually personally have an LLC for my music business right now.
Right.
So, I'm already, like, running stuff on the business side. I don't, like, if I have the capital, I don't really need a record label. So
Yeah,
that's what
I'm thinking. Yeah.
I don't really want to pursue it, but I mean, it does really. It sounds really nice to get yourself like a few $1 million cash advance too at the same time.
Yeah, but they
But
want that
then
shit
there's a
back.
cash advance, you feel me?
They want it
So-
back, and they taking so much points. They're trying to hit you with a 360. There's a lot going on with that. It sounds good up front, of course.
Yeah. Also, like, bro, you'll be surprised, man. There's some successful artists out there who make like good money from music. I'm not saying they're like millionaires or anything off of it, but bro, they work a day job and they just dump that capital into the music. Like the way that I view my day job, right? Like, I make good money. It just like provides me like a means to an end. I like use that to invest capital into my music. Like, you know, whether it be like marketing, like shit like my publicist, bro, cover art, all that sort of stuff. Like, it costs money, especially in the music industry. Like, things cost
Yeah, of course,
bands, like bands.
Yeah.
You see, I think like it's an average of 200 racks, like to put out a #1 single, like in the country, like in the marketing campaign alone. So, I mean, yes, I own my masters, Omar. I own my masters. I got myself a saucy producer, bro. I work hella well with him. The second track, the Crook one that just played over there, we just finished that joint like a few days ago. I work with him like top to finish on that beat. We got a good working relationship for sure. We got some fire stuff coming on the way, bro. Do not sleep. Is he still with that same chick? Nah,
I was just about to ask you that, yeah.
Yes, I am still with that same chick, bro. She is an absolute gem. That girl is... She's saucy as life. She's bad as hell, and she's got like a really good soul. She's a good human being, man.
He said moved on. Bro, moved on.
Big Dave.
So what I was going to ask you is that, like, do you feel that, just having one chick that obviously isn't a distraction to you, does it make it easier or harder to stay focused on the goal, on the mission?
Way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier. So my girl is extremely supportive of like my music dreams and my pursuits over here. She supports me every step of the way. Helps like promote my stuff, like be moving around like hella for me and stuff. I'm super grateful and appreciative for it for sure. She's got a really good head on her
shoulders.
Head on her shoulders.
Yeah,
for sure.
but these guys are gonna tell you, oh, well, any minute now she's gonna cheat on you, and oh, she's just with you because you're gonna be a successful rapper. It's like this is crazy, bro. It's like these guys don't get it. It's like, bro, all of nothing is what is that thing. You can't say all this is this, all that is that. All it's like at the end of the day, it's a numbers game either way. You know what I'm saying? If more of something is leaning towards the good, it's still a numbers game. If more of it's leaning towards the bad, it's still a numbers game. Yeah, so you're not looking for that. You're looking for one. You're just looking for one.
Exactly.
Maybe 10% of them are good. Maybe 12% of them is good. Maybe 16% of them is good. It doesn't matter. You're looking for for one out of that 12%. And that's the same thing that these chicks are doing. These chicks are telling y'all, I want this dude to be tall, I want this dude to have this kind of money and blah, blah, blah. But here's the funny thing. Like, I interviewed a girl, like, what was it, just yesterday? I interviewed a chick in the military. Okay, her dude is 6'8". Her dude is 6'8". He makes good money, right? And here's the thing. They're engaged. But see, and then like in the comments, you're already seeing guys that have to try to find the most negative possible.
Oh no, it's crazy.
It's like
it's crazy.
Guys are there like, oh well, he got leftovers. It's like you don't know him and you don't know her. So how are you gonna say she's leftovers because she was in the military and she's not a virgin?
I feel.
How does that make her leftovers? You don't know how many dudes she's been with.
No, not at all. That's the thing. People are quick to assume.
That's
and Big
what I'm
Dave,
trying to say.
I feel you. That is true. Success does change relationships. I understand where you're coming from for sure, bro. But nah, that girl is like my rock, 100%. She keeps it 100.
She's winning before, so she made the right investment. And we mentioned that yesterday, that what women should be looking for is a dude that's ambitious, career-driven, talented, has full potential. So it's a pretty much a good bet. And the idea is you want to try to get in before, because once he does become successful, now it's a completely different criteria. And the thing about continuity and investment is you can't just come in whenever you feel like it. You can't come in on an investment when it's safe. Exactly. The whole point is that the reward or the benefit is good because you're willing to take the risk. You can't say no, I'm gonna wait till it's not risky and then I'm gonna come in. And that's usually what women do. That's usually females' nature.
100%.
That's why I feel like guys that do that are bitches. I feel like guys that do that are bitch made. Guys that don't support you and they're not encouraging when you're saying the things you want to do. And they're like, oh, man, that's not going to happen. And they come up with all this negative shit instead of using their mental energy to be like, well, I could see this might be an issue. So have you thought about this? Have you considered this? There's a difference between doing that, which is helpful, and telling people, oh, that ain't going to work because of this. That ain't going to never happen because of this. No, you're going to fail because of that. It's like, bro, that tone and the way that you're phrasing it, I need you to get the fuck out of my life immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some non-productive negative energy. Yeah. And it's deterring. You know what I'm saying? It's disparaging. But if you just say, hey, listen, you know what? I see where you're going. That sounds like a good idea. But here's the thing, though. What about this, though? This could happen. Like, what's your plan for this? So you're not even asking. So you're assuming that hurdle is going to stop this person. You see what I'm saying? Why are you making that assumption? Because it would stop you? You see what I'm trying to say? But you're not being helpful in at least asking, like just saying, hey, this is just something I noticed. Have you thought about this yet? Because they might say, yeah, I already figured that part out. Oh, okay, cool. Or they might say, damn, bro, I never thought about that. And then you can say, all right, well, what do you think we could do? Now you're being helpful. Now you're being, a positive, right? And you got my back now. So later in the future, you'd be like, yo, good luck. It's a good thing that you had mentioned that because I started looking into it and I found another way, or I talked to some people and there's actually a way. So good looking on that for having your antennas up. So if you got a girl that's doing that or you got friends that's doing that, those are the fucking people you need around you, because suppose you start thinking negative. Suppose you start thinking, man, this shit ain't working.
People with the positive.
Yeah, suppose you run into a wall and you're like, fuck, I don't
For
even want this shit ain't I'm gonna fail. I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm about to just fucking give up. If you got those type of people around you, they're gonna keep on making suggestions like, no, hold on, but what if you do this? But what if you do that? What if you do this? Because you can't give up now, and then that kind of might give you the little boost you need to be like, yo, you know what? I told all these people I was gonna do this. All these people are excited about it. They think it can happen. They believe me. I gotta tighten up. So that's what I'm saying. If you got that type of chick, okay, boom, it's a beautiful thing. You got to recognize it. But it's just crazy that where we are right now, in common day, guys' heads automatically go to something negative. And I'm just like, damn, bro, that's what the chicks be doing.
No, literally, like that ass. It is some chick behavior, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This single mom thing is really a problem, bro, because it's contagious. They pass that negative bullshit along. And I tell girls all the time, it's like, you're worried. That's not useful. Also, you're scared. That's not useful.
Also, like, I think a lot of people get it twisted, right? So, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, watching it probably from Miami, because we're based out of here and stuff. Mm-hmm. Women down here, I feel like, in large part, like, remember, we live in a very plastic, like, area. Mm-hmm. It's different. People are on a different tip. Like, across the country and stuff, like, women in different regions have different values and things like that. They don't necessarily value the same exact things that people in Miami might value, Mm-hmm. To answer your question, by the way, Omar, which artist is my inspiration? I would say Damn, bro, there's so many. Once you start to hear like the different music and the different sounds, you're gonna see like a lot of different pieces of inspiration from there. I honestly get Kid Cudi a lot. I get Drake sometimes, man. I really be messing with Sleepy Hollow and Chef G right now though. I be using a lot of drill beats. But nah, man, I'd say like I get inspiration from a bunch of different artists, which is probably why I got like that unique sound, to be honest with you, Omar.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about art in general, bro. Is that you have to be inspired and motivated by other artists. Period. I don't care if you paint pictures. I don't care if you write poetry, write books, make music. Things around you are gonna inspire you. That's just how it works.
Sure.
It's how creativity works. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's kind of like the ingredients. Like inspiration is the ingredients to art as well. That's how I like to look at it.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I'm mixing ingredients and trying to get
like really like pulls up like like it just stems from something else. Like every genre, like hip hop is the new rock and roll. Like to be honest, like there's just so many different aspects that like tap into each other. Like for sure.
Like you mixing stuff, trying to get your own unique flavor. So how you gonna handle the groupies, man? That's the thing. How you gonna handle the groupies?
I don't even think my girl would let one get close. So, like to be honest with you, like at all, like no shot.
She protected her investment. She's like hell. She's like 100%. Heck no.
Not only that, I'm not a shyster myself. I grew up in a family with a ton of values. My parents have been with each other for like 30 years at this point. I was like raised Roman Catholic. I don't really believe in that shiesty stuff. So I'm not even worried about it, bro. Like groupies are groupies and shit. That's all they are. Like you can pay them mind, you can pay them no mind.
I mean, they ain't worth destroying your whole.
You feel me? Yeah, definitely not worth destroying a good thing over some girl who's got like half a brain cell and is just looking for something. To be honest with you, bro. Like that's just.
She's willing to screw up your whole relationship for some clout. It's like, damn.
No. Definitely do not let your good girls go, bro. It is very hard to find yourself a baddie with a fatty who makes good money and a good head on her shoulders, bro.
Not only that,
good values.
You see, a lot of these guys can't relate to what it's like to just, every once in a while you gotta hear your girl be like, "I'm proud of you." You know what I'm saying? Like it just catch you off guard and you're just like, "Oh shit, that's right." You know what I'm saying? It's man, you know what it is? Dudes gotta refrain from commenting on shit they can't relate to. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Motherfuckers be like they be commenting on shit. It's like, bro, you can't relate. I hear motherfuckers talk about marriage. You never been married.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
You talk about being engaged, like guy, like, oh, he's a sucker. He's simping for her because he got engaged. It's like, have you ever been engaged before? Have you ever lived with a woman and the shit go well? No, I'm just saying, like some of these guys. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know how I started coming to know like what are the little things that I kind of value about having a woman, living with a woman, is when I had a maid. I had a live-in nurse to take care of my grandpa, and the criteria was for her to take care of my grandfather. She's supposed to give him his medications, do the laundry, do the cooking, take him for his walks, keep the house clean. And this lady was going above and beyond, bro. She was doing my laundry, folding my boxers, folding my socks. I don't even know how you fold socks. She's like cooking my food. Every time I come home from work, I'd have like food on the counter for me. It didn't matter if I came in at like 10 o'clock at night, if I came in at 3 in the morning, I had food on the counter. She was Jamaican, so she's cooking Jamaican food. You know what I'm saying? Like all the linens in the house, everything was clean. All the beds were made. Yeah. And I'm just like, man, this chick be in my room, but like, I'm not mad because she's like making my bed and shit. And when I just when I come home with random girls, it's a good look because the women come in and they're like, "Yo, you live with a woman or something?" It's like, "Oh no, I got a maid." They're like, "You got a maid?" It's like, "Yeah, she lives in that room. I got a housekeeper." They're just like, "You got a what?" So it's like I already kind of saw like the value of that. So then when I got married, I was like, this is I'm sorry, man. I value this. So when I hear guys say, "Oh, women don't do shit. Women don't bring any value," and then then they'll say stuff like, "Oh, cleaning the house. I can literally, get on the computer and I can see how much that costs and I can source that. So I can have a woman clean my house for $80 a week." And I'm just like, is she gonna live there though? Is she gonna cook all the meals? Is she gonna iron your shit?
That's another thing. That's one thing that people have fucked up so royally these days, bro. the traditional, in my opinion, I come from like a Cuban family. That traditional like way of life,
Right.
Like where your woman like is supposed to like hold down the house, you know, like
Yep.
be
I
a
had a
good
Cuban
mother.
chick.
You know what I'm saying? Like be a good mother, take care of the kids, like cook, clean, ya tu sabes, the whole 9 yards type.
Yeah.
Like
It's a good look, bro. It's a good look. And I mean, if you have it nowadays, unfortunately, I hate to say this, nowadays it's more valuable. Because I want to say that
it's harder to find the good ones these days.
I want to say that
That's
that
for
should just
sure.
be standard stuff. But nowadays, if you got it, you extra lucky. So I'm
Facts.
old. So when I was getting it, before, it, still standard then. So it's not that I was taking it for granted. It's just that I felt like, listen, I'm entitled because I'm doing my part. I'm doing all the man shit. So it's fine. If I'm paying bills, I'm fixing stuff. Nothing can be broke in the house.
Doing the manly duties.
Right. Something can break. Nothing can be broke. You see what I'm trying to say? It can break, but it can't be broke. Because if it breaks, I fix it. It's no longer broke. So fine. You understand what I'm saying? So just like you don't expect to come home and it's like nothing to eat. It's like yo. So who's not doing their job? What the
Facts.
babe, there's nothing to eat here. This is an atrocity. What the fuck is going on? So, you begin to like rely on these things and not in like that way, not in a weak way, but you begin to develop a certain type of sanity when you have a good woman. And I think a lot of these dudes have never experienced that. They don't know what it's like to have a certain type of clarity because
Yes.
all that little shit my chick took care of. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's certain things I know. Like, I'll come across stuff. Like, if somebody says, so, yo, you know what, Allende, you need a da-da-da-da. I'm thinking to myself, all right, nigga, just send it to me. Just screenshot it to me, forward it to me. And I already know that I'm not going to touch that for more than 3 seconds. Because as soon as it comes into my phone, it's going into her phone. And she's going to order that. She's going to know when it comes. She's going to have the tracking. She's
She'll
going
be able to do it.
That's what I'm trying to say. She's going to take all that little shit so I don't got to think about it.
My girl does this.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like having your own secretary. So guys have to understand, like, you listen. Guys that like their girl, appreciate their girl, and do nice things and are gentlemen to the girl, whatever she's doing, bro. It's not simping. You have to. There's a difference. You have to be able to differentiate.
Simping is if you're not in that position and you're not getting the benefits from it. This is completely
If you're
different.
not getting
There's nothing
anything.
wrong with treating your girl well. Nothing wrong. And if you expect to like maintain it, I recommend you do so.
Because the thing is, I know in my mind that majority of that shit is coming from a selfish place. I know these chicks are doing that stuff because they want a better life. They want to come up. But they're going about it the right way. So when women behave like that, what it tells me is, oh, you think you got a winner, huh? That's what that means. If she's acting that way, she thinks that there's a rainbow at the end of that tunnel.
100%.
She thinks this motherfucker is going to be
mean,
something. He's going to do something. He's
They're
going to be
investing
resourceful.
their time too, you know.
That's what I'm trying
It's
to
a
tell
mutual
you.
investment. You gotta respect their time too.
Yeah, you gotta have some. So it's tricky. You know what I mean? But if you're not just leading a chick on and you do have good intentions and you are planning to be the man, okay, good. So I just want guys to stop having that defeatist energy where they're like, women don't bring anything to the table. Da 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 da. It's like, bro, most say most.
That's so funny.
Say most.
Do you get? No, Allende does not sleep. All he does is make podcasts. If you have not noticed, this man 24/7 on his grind.
Yeah, but
he ain't got the time.
I ain't got the time. But what I'm trying to tell you, dude, is when you have a good woman, you have a good helpmate, you can get more done.
Also, thank you, Crown Prince, bro. I appreciate the love, bro. Yes, the tracks are hard. I completely concur.
I concur.
I concur.
I'm just watching the battery life because I got to switch over the external battery
bro.
just to make sure it don't die.
Wrong with it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. So when you told me when you got together with her, were you going into it expecting that, or you just was fucking around? You was trying to smash. You was just trying to smash.
So at first, actually, like the way that like I got to know her is one of my really good friends, like back from uni, is the one. So she moved down here to Miami, and he hit me up. He was like, hey, like
he told me
my
that.
friend is like moving down here, like show her around, like she doesn't really know anyone. And then like he sent me her profile, and I was like, damn,
I'm trying to smash.
She's bad. But not like that. Like, yes, but like not like that. You feel me? I was gonna be like, at the end of the day, like my friend asked me for a favor, so I was like, but all right, like, gentlemen, but I just really fucked with her vibe. Like, she's hella cool and she's hella bad too. And she just messed with my vibe, and it became a thing.
Fuck boys get lucky, bro. And you know why? You know why fuck boys get lucky? It's real simple. And this is why I want you guys to understand this. the reason why the fuckboys are gonna find the good girl first, because the fuckboys are playing the number game properly.
Bro, that's the thing.
That's what it is. They're playing the numbers game properly.
It's like I tell my girl, like, I have been through enough experiences at this point to understand like what
When
I
it's worth it.
desire.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, when
like,
it's worth
when
it.
it's worth it, and like where's investing the time. And I was like, this is worth my time. Like, this is definitely worth investing
Right.
into.
And when I try to tell guys, they don't get it because they're not getting it, because they're not getting the girl. They're not getting my point, because they're thinking that I'm like hating or being negative or trying to belittle them. It's like, no, bro. I'm telling you from the position of somebody that I fuck the girl. You see what I'm trying to say? like I'm like Sebastian from Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the girl, la 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 la. Don't be shy. You gotta take a try. You gotta kiss the girl. Whoa, whoa. I was that little dude. I was always getting the girl. So then I know when it's not worth it, because I got it. When you get it, you're like, oh, that's it,
Bro, it's
that's
honestly,
all. That's it, pussy. That's it.
It's ungratifying. It really like for like in the beginning it was so much fun, and then just towards the end of it, I was just like,
you're like, that's it. There's nothing to
like,
this.
Yeah, it's just like
I wake
it's
up later,
pointless, you know,
and then I gotta salvage my next day. So what happens is, going out partying and hooking up with a baddie on the first night. Like, you high-fiving your boys the night before, thinking, yeah, man, this is it, this is
so
it.
lit.
And then the next day, you wake up at like 12 o'clock, 1 in the afternoon, you got to get this random stranger out of your place, and then you got someone with a hangover, and you don't even feel like going to the gym.
And like 9 times out of 10, you probably want nothing to do with it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like,
and then you think about it, you're like, fuck. You're like, yo, how much money did I spend?
Yes.
What the fuck did I forget to do that I was supposed to do today?
Yes.
Shit, I was supposed to be somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I was supposed to do that for somebody. My whole fucking day is off now. You see what I'm saying? And all for what? To hook up with a stranger? You see what I'm trying to say? You just like, then there's no residual. Because sometimes you try to hit the chick up and smash her again, and then come to find out she has a boyfriend or something else is going on. You're like, yo, I didn't even know. And it's like, dude, you didn't know anything about me. We just met last night, and you brought me home. And you're like, that's true. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me, Susan. It's like, my name's Sarah. Good point. Sorry about that, Sarah. I apologize.
Bro, it's the worst one.
Yeah, it's crazy like that.
It's
you
so
see,
awkward.
Right, you see what I'm trying to say? So just like, I get it. These guys are chasing it because they've never gotten it. So it's tough. But that's what I was trying to say, bro. These chicks are nothing until they're yours. A chick is not special until she's yours. And these guys be fixated on a chick getting nowhere with it. And it's like, get it out of your system, but get it out of your system by playing the numbers game.
Oh, 100%.
You got to get in, you got to get out. These guys keep on trying to negotiate attraction. They're trying to like lay it on thick, convince a bitch to like them. It doesn't work that way, bro.
And I see a lot of dudes wasting a lot of time and effort on that sort of stuff for no results.
Yeah, this ain't worth it.
You need to pick up on the social cues.
But you don't know. It's funny because you don't know it's not worth it until you've gotten it. That's the catch, bro. Because you can't convince a motherfucker that's not getting plenty of women that women are a waste of time. You can't convince him of it. He'll never believe you until he's gone through it and said, yo, I did all of that. I got it. And it was like 40 seconds of ecstasy. And then, I mean, let's be real, guys. How long does a nut last?
It depends, yo.
I was just going through that last night.
How sauced you are, or like.
Yeah,
it depends also like on the passion of it, too. Like honestly, it depends. Like
no, but you're talking about when. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that experiences aren't everything. They're not awesome. I don't regret any of them. It's an amazing thing. I'm just saying you guys got to get it out of your system. Get it out of your system, bro. Get there, get in, get out, and then start working on what's important. Because
I actually have a really good friend that he like broke up with his girl. Like a few weeks ago or whatever, and like they've been dating like for a while.
Damn.
But I was like telling him, I was like, you've been relationship, drop a few months, relationship, like drop a few months.
Look how much time you wasted.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's just like, I love like being single, and I was like, you have many years to catch up on my friend.
What if you put that all into a business?
Yeah, I mean, the homie honestly is like an investment banker in New York. He's doing.
Oh, then he's good. Oh no, then he's straight. Then he's great. No, he's juggling. Why not juggle? I think it's smart that you keep her around. Some dudes get distracted by the women trying to ride the gravy train. Yeah,
100%, 100%.
No doubt. Hey, she earned it. That's what I'm trying to say. If a girl's coming in on the ground level, bro, I'm sorry, bro, she deserves it.
Facts. And on top of that, that's another thing to the groupie point. You really gotta have a lot of respect and appreciation, show a lot of love to someone who's been with you before, like you really pop off on anything. Like that's why you'll see like some NBA players and you're just like, oh my God, why is he dating that woman? It's like, well, because that woman fucked with him before anyone else was fucking with him, before the clout, any of that sort of stuff. You really need to have like that sort of rock. I appreciate it, Big Dave. I agree. I think it was also a great decision.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, here's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, even if things don't work out, it worked it for the time that it worked.
I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, that's true. But you're still getting that experience in it, and she still, kept you centered and kept you focused for that period. That's why a lot of times, I was probably the most productive when I had girlfriends or whatever. There's many times in my life where I said, "Fuck, I gotta get a girlfriend, bro, because I gotta stay focused." Because here's the thing: when you gotta tame the dragon, when you gotta get it in. If you got to get it in with like random chicks and you got to have like your rotation and all of that, if it's not convenient to your lifestyle, it's a lot of wasted time, energy, and money to try to kind of like deal with chicks that are like you deal with them, but they're not like exclusively yours. It takes a lot of energy. So sometimes you're just you know what? I need to just lock the one down and get focused and do what I'm doing. And then it's kind of like a bridge because then you're like, all right, I'm good now. So now let me get back out here and fuck around. I have some time. I can fuck around now.
I think too, it's essential. Like me personally, like I love my girl, so like I'm trying to stay with her like for 5 minutes for sure, for sure. But I mean, like, it's really like finding someone like like you mentioned, who like makes you better, who like brings out like the best in you, especially like as like a man, like I feel like you just owe it to yourself to like be grinding like 24/7. Like work ethic is everything. If you don't have the work ethic, I have no idea how the hell you think you're gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, work ethic and like, self-discipline, you're gonna need it to do anything that you're gonna do.
You can be the most talented human being in the world, bro, but if you do not put in the work and the time, you're gonna get nothing out of it.
Yeah, all right, so look, we're going to take a couple more questions, and he got to get out of here, and shit, I got to get out of here, bro. I got a date in a little bit, so y'all got any more questions from my boy? Some people say get your net worth up before getting women, but I've seen guys with the highest net worths in the world go through divorce. One of them had his wife in Leonardo DiCaprio's face. Well, listen, don't talk about celebrities, bro. Y'all got to stop doing that. That's another thing that chicks do. It's neither here nor there. Celebrities are like 2.2% of the population, bro. Stop it.
Yes, but R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins too. Facts, just tragic.
Yeah, women are a risk and a gamble regardless, bro. But the point is, you want to minimize those things. You want to minimize those things and know what you're dealing with. So a lot of times you're talking about a guy that's really good at what he does, making money wise, but he's probably terrible with women. So his chick was probably with him only for the money in the first fucking place. So you guys got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, I know a lot of people like they're like, high value man, like 6-figure man, and all that stuff, bro. But at the end of the day, if that person does not satisfy her needs, there's gonna be someone else who does.
Yeah, you guys got to put this shit into context, because it's like when you say that, okay, why was that woman there in the first place? Where was he in his career when she met him? What was her agenda? So it's not the same, bro. And you're also probably talking about somebody that's working for somebody else, which means the money is guaranteed. It's a different course or whatever. It's like, oh, if you were the company for this years, this is what usually happens. So it's just different. And there's women that will stick around because the guy actually told them that. That's another thing. Guys be discussing their finances with women. They be telling women what they make and all this type of shit. Bro, if I was a dentist, doctor, any type of professional like that, a woman wouldn't know what the fuck I make.
Keep it locked.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was married. My wife never knew what my income was. She never knew what I saved. None of that stuff, bro. She didn't know what assets I had other than what she saw. I'm not telling you where the safe is. What's it? Like, I had more than one safe, first of all, because there needs to be a safe that she does know about in case I need bond money. I'm liable to crack somebody's head open at any time. So, but the point is, you plan for those type of things is what I'm trying to say. You try to be as smart as possible. You try to be as prepared as possible, and you consult somebody older and more experienced than you, because they're thinking of things you've never thought of, because they're thinking from a position of already been there, done that, already made that mistake. You're kind of, building the ship as you go. So I tell you guys that all the time. There's a wealth of knowledge in older men than yourself. But for some odd reason, guys these days don't be thinking like that. They be thinking to go to the internet and ask some content creator some shit. And I know you're thinking, but you're a content creator. Yeah, but I'm one giving you genuine old school advice that has nothing to do with this modern culture, internet culture. You know what I'm saying? Having a mentor is something that's worked for men since there were men. For millennia, that's how men were doing it. So I'm basically telling you to go back to something that's always worked, rather than let me ask this dude that's 2 years older than me and he's just cool and on the internet. Like, what the fuck? Like, what does he know? Like, how much more can he possibly know than you? He's 2 or 3 years older than you. I'm telling you, go ask somebody that's old enough to be your dad. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say?
No, there's a huge difference in experience,
right?
for sure.
Old enough to be your uncle or something, and preferably someone that's in the field that you want to be in. I mean, if you're thinking about marriage, talk to men that were married. That's what I did. When I was thinking about getting engaged and getting married, I just started talking to a bunch of motherfuckers that were married and a bunch of motherfuckers that were divorced. And I tried to kind of like get my shit right and kind of prepare myself and protect myself as much as I could. And I mean, I still came out of it, you know, relatively unscathed. I lost a condo, yeah, I get it, but it could have been much worse. I'm not one of those dudes that doesn't get to see his kids. I'm not one of those dudes that was going back and forth to court. Like, I already knew what time it was, bro. I'm not gonna fight her on this. She's gonna win this condo anyway. So what's the point of me spending all this money on lawyers and I gotta pay for her lawyers? Fuck that. Just take the condo. Just take this shit. I'm going about my life. And it ended up actually being a good thing. I got to travel more, and I realized, you know what? I could actually have even more than I thought. Even though I treasured that so much, because that's another thing about us as guys. A lot of times we're not that hard to please. We're not that hard to satisfy. So I was actually content. I was content when I was married. That's why it kills me when guys are like, marriage sucks and never get married. And I'm like, bro, I was divorced and I miss being married. So I can't agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I had picked a more secure woman, or I had understood that you can't change that aspect of her. That's childhood trauma. You're not going to be able to really much change that. Okay, but the institution of marriage, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Next time around, I'm not gonna sign no fucking papers, though. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? But living with a woman and having that agreement, I'm all for that. So anyhow, yeah, you guys just got to kind of learn how to prepare yourselves, ask the right questions, get your ducks in order. There's guys that will tell you have money, have accounts, have all kind of shit that your fiance doesn't even know about. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's never going to matter. The only time that's going to matter is if you do end up getting a divorce. That's when it matters. And when that happens, you're like, I'm glad I did it this way. I'm glad I did it this way. And for whatever reason, when a guy does that, it works out better. When a woman does that, somehow that dooms the marriage. If a woman hides money, I had a chick hide all kind of money, and I was like, oh, okay. I found out, and I just was like, really? It ruined everything. I just like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Like, I'm over here putting you first, and I'm making sure that the bread is split, properly or whatever. And you had your own little safety just in case I don't, need them. You see what I'm saying? Because women will do that out of fear. They'll hide.
One thing I will say, bro, is that in my profession, I will review a credit report like each time I work with the client, like in the beginning. And the amount of married couples that I see where a dude will make like twice
what his wife thinks he makes.
No. He makes like twice, or something like that. But his credit score is lower than hers because he pays the bills. And then when his debts, his like credit utilization is high.
That's crazy.
He's out here paying for him.
Yeah, he's putting this bitch first. And I mean, sometimes you gotta do that to an extent, because we are stronger, we are more resilient, we're more resourceful. So to an extent, you do kind of sometimes gotta shield her, and you take the risk or whatever. But like I'm saying, guys, just be smart about it.
This one, young phenom, what you have to do is just accept your living situation and be comfortable with it. Is how you rock it. I mean, I honestly don't know the extent of your living situation, so I don't know how embarrassing it is. But, I mean, you just, like, everything's in the confidence, bro. It's how you rock it. It's like a piece of clothing, you know what I mean? You don't need to be dripping in design to look fly. Like, it's just, like, really, like, how you rock it and how you communicate. At the end of the day, like, someone might not, like, fuck with the fact that I don't know what your living situation is.
Yeah, but time out. Why are you embarrassed? Hold on. If you're embarrassed, then why do you care what women think? See, this is the thing, bro. I keep telling you guys, it's all about mindset. If you have an issue with the fact that you live with your parents, women shouldn't come into the conversation. Like, the part when you put females in there, that's the part that threw me off. Because if you have an issue with living with your parents at this point in your life, that's a you issue. That's how you feel about you. That's something you need to fix for you, because you don't like it.
Also, bro,
because you're not comfortable. Stop worrying about bitches.
You're a college student. I don't think anyone expects you to have purchased a condominium or be paying your own rent. That would be a little ridiculous. Right. I don't know how much time you put forth towards your studies, but I have a really hard time believing that you could work a full-time job and get the grades that you probably want in college.
But the same way he's saying nobody expects you to have all of that is the same way I'm thinking no chick really should be carrying that much because she's not expecting to marry you or move in. She's just expecting to have young college sex. That's it. Dude. If a girl's coming over your place, she's just coming over to have casual college sex. Why would she care about the actual situation? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you have a place to bring her to have sex with her, that's to the extent that she cares at that age. So you're like way by far overthinking it, which brings me back to what I was telling you guys on the earlier stream. Stop fucking caring what women think so goddamn much. And the irony is you're probably overthinking it more than the girls are. The girls are probably just thinking you got a place. These are the same girls that fuck you, right? These are a car. That's what I'm trying to say. They fuck you in the backseat of a car, dude. I fucked girls in the fucking janitor's closet in the gym. Yeah, bro. And the chick that I fucked in the janitor's closet at the gym, she owns a fucking condo. She owns her condo and she owns her Benz, both fully paid for. Like fully paid for. She's not paying a mortgage or a car note. And I fucked her in the closet of LA Fitness. Yeah, bro. So you're overthinking it, bro.
Young Phenom, I don't know where you go to college either, but honestly, if it's at home, he probably goes to like FIU or something, or maybe.
Well, no, he's probably not even in Miami. But I'm just saying, yo, these dudes, I'm telling you, bro,
it's really not a big deal.
The amount of questions I get like that, and they're all coming from this like.
Thank you, Crown Prince.
Like over caring what a chick thinks, and it's like you guys care more about what the girls think than what you think. It's weird to me. It's weird that y'all come up with this. Females are like the arbiters of something, bro. Okay. Also, females' opinions don't run the world, my dude.
You define your own destiny, my friend.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like women's opinions don't run the world. Men are the ones that build shit. Why are you guys more concerned with what women think and what women think about you and what women like and what women want and what women don't like and what women don't want? Why are you more concerned with that than what men that you respect and admire think? You guys do not think about men enough. I don't care how gay that sounds. Be serious and be mature and listen to what I'm saying. Y'all care more about what women think than men. To me, that is retarded. Women aren't giving you money. Women aren't hiring you. Women aren't giving you opportunities. Women aren't putting you in positions of power. Women are not the gatekeepers. Women are the gatekeepers to pussy. That's it. You're not paying bills with pussy. You're not paying mortgage with pussy. You're not buying property with pussy. So why do you care so much about what someone that can only give you a wet hole thinks? I'm sorry, bro. I care what millionaires think. I care what men that own businesses think. I care what men that have power think. Okay? Because the impression that I have on them affects my quality of life and the opportunities that I have and what I can do and what I can't do and how I can network. What the fuck? And it's amazing that this has never occurred to you guys. So this is how I know this being raised without a father is a serious fucking issue. Because when you're growing up with a man in the house, the man calls the shots. He makes the rules. He decides what's going on. He decides whether or not you get a car at 16. He decides how late you can stay out. He decides whether or not you could bring your girlfriend over if your friends can spend the night. So I think the problem is you motherfuckers never had a father in your house deciding what is and what isn't, so that from a young age you understood where the power in the world is. You guys are so worried about what women think because your mommy was the one that made the rules. Your mommy was the one that let you go outside and play. You see what I'm trying to say? Your mommy was the one that dealt with you getting beat up by the bully. When I was growing up, it was what the men in my family thought that mattered. You see what I'm trying to say? I couldn't come home getting whooped by another kid. You see what I'm saying? Because
you get your ass whooped.
Right. That's the validation that mattered to me. If my mom was upset with me, oh well. It happens. She'll get over it. But if my grandfather or my uncle was upset with me, the world was over, bro. The world was over. And I'm over here trying to do every song and dance that I could do to get back in their good graces. So I'm telling you guys right now, start caring more about what older men think. That's what matters. You motherfuckers will let a woman tell you that you're not a real man. That shit kills me. Motherfuckers be all torn up inside because some chick said to them, you're not a real man. If you were a real man, you'd do this, this, and that. That bitch sits down to pee. And you're letting her tell you you're not a real man?
I was going to say, I feel like with modern women the most too, it's like I would take with a grain of salt what most modern women have to tell you is a man, bro. They're so conflicted as to what they want themselves because they want traditional men, but with like modern, like just like
they didn't have dads.
It's just like wild. It's wild.
They didn't have dads. That's the problem. So they have no idea the difference between what you want and what's like possible. That's why women want so many conflicting things, because they didn't have a father to explain to them like what could and couldn't be. That's the thing. Dads are supposed to shut daughters down at a young age with all this fairy tale shit. A dad's the one that pulls you to the side and say, listen, hold on. What do you think you're doing? You think this guy really likes you?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, this guy doesn't really like you. He doesn't really care about you because look
Yeah.
at how he behaves. Look at how he conducts himself. If he really liked you and he really wanted to be with you and he really respected you, this is how he would act and behave. And he knows that because he's a man, he was a boy at one point in time. So he can explain this to his daughter. This is why women are so confused nowadays about what guys are doing. They can't interpret it or read it properly because they didn't have a father to keep popping their bubble. Every time they're thinking something, the father comes and goes, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. And she believes him and trusts him because that's daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have that relationship with a man she can trust. So when he tells her shit that she doesn't want to hear, she understands that, okay, this is the truth. And my father's just telling me it because he's telling me like it is. So I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be upset, but I'm going to learn how to adjust and adapt. And eventually I'll be able to make a good choice and get what it is that I want. Women nowadays cannot go to their father because they never fucking had one. So what do? They go to the homegirls and get more bad advice. The blind leading the blind. And when they talk to their mom, it's just a bunch of bitterness. Because the mom's just bitter because she chose wrong her whole damn life and it fucked her life up. So she's instead telling her daughter, just stay away from men, don't trust men, don't need men, work hard so you don't need a man. So now you're working yourself away like a man and you're miserable because you're not a man. Just like when a man is living like a woman, he's living in submission, working for other people, over here cowtailing to other people's opinions and trying to play nice and not offending anyone. That's a miserable life for a guy to live.
That is one thing I love about my girl, bro. She has that head on, like a swivel perfectly, bro. Completely understands that. Like, men are absolutely necessary, bro. Like, females, as much as they want to tell you,
the culture
they
she was
depend
raised
on
in.
men. Because every single time, like, bro, that's why do you think they're so boy crazy? Like, literally, like, oh my God, like this, that, da, 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 da. And then the second, like, they don't have it anymore, they're just like,
bro, I don't have time to watch Fresh and Fit Money Mondays. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I have my own fucking channel. I'm working every day.
Sound financial advice. As someone who's in finance, it depends on what they're talking about. Also, these guys are like the lords of credit. You guys aren't receiving super chats for no reason.
Exactly.
Last time I checked, they didn't actually have high grossing paying jobs before they started that podcast. So, I mean, they know what they're talking about when it comes to credit. If you want to live your life on credit, I guess it's up to you. But
okay, you know what? I'm going to let you get guys in a little bit of secret. They don't actually aim to give you good financial advice, bro. The reason why they do that is so that the algorithm recognizes their content as educational so that they get higher ad sent. All right? Now you know. I answered your question, bro. And it's like there's so many places you can get financial advice. You guys are going to a dating podcast for financial advice. I'm just saying, bro. It's not making much sense.
yes, you are right, by the way, Crown Prince. A woman cannot tell you anything about your own manhood.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's retarded. But you know who could? Men. So I don't know why you guys aren't like consulting these guys, asking these guys, bro. You guys got to stop thinking about women, bro. Women are a symptom. They're a side effect. There's something that comes along with manly behavior. All right? They're not who you become a man for. They're not who determines what a man is or how a man should act. There's something that comes around a real man. When you are that, then they pop up, they appear. Remember that. They wait at the finish line. Women don't tell you how to win. What women think and want and feel and care about is not what makes you a winner. Okay? Being a winner is what makes them come around you. You guys got to put this shit in the right order. You keep acting like women are the beginning and the end. No. Women are neither. They're just there at the end to go jump on the dick of the winner. That's what they are. They're a bunch of groupies one way or another. They're either good girl groupies or they're bad girl groupies. But either way, women all have this wire in them that just wants to be with men because of what they're accomplishing and what they've acquired and what they have that the woman doesn't have. So that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to figure that out in the man realm, in the brotherhood. Stop asking to crack the code by what women want and what women think. You guys keep wanting some type of special secret information like, ooh, if I can know the truth about women, then I'll be successful. Wait, what? You see what I'm trying to say? These guys keep trying to act like there's a secret that women have that if you could just get that secret, somehow you're going to be a better man. It doesn't make any sense. Women have nothing to do with what makes you a strong, successful, you know what I'm saying, attractive man. They have nothing to do with it. So you guys need to focus your attention where it needs to be, and then the girls will be there. The girls will be available to you. Do you have, what's this guy saying?
Yo, Mike's World. I do not have a Web3 domain at the moment. Not really familiar with that, bro. So if you'd like to elaborate within the comments, for sure, put me on. I'm not really familiar with that, man. One thing that pisses me off is when I'm in a clothes shop and I see a woman leading a man around. It's like,
right, and
yeah,
that's the
a
result.
Problem. That's really a problem.
But that,
that's
but that,
when you know
but hold
that
on,
man
but
is
hold on.
neutered. That's
But
a neutered man.
Let me explain something to this dude. This is very important that Diecaster just put that there. One thing that pisses me off is when I am in a clothes shop and I see a woman leading her man around, selecting his clothes, even his underwear. Okay, now, this is the thing. I see this everywhere in life today. When I'm in a supermarket, I see the exact same thing. The guy following the woman and the woman deciding what goes in the shopping cart, but then the man pays. When I'm in Home Depot, the woman decides what appliances, what everything they buy, and then the man pays. Now, I want you to pay very close attention to this comment because I'm going to make it a teachable moment for what I was saying in the previous comments. This right here, what he's describing, this is the best case scenario of what happens to guys that prioritize what women think, want, care about, and feel. The best case scenario is you get the girl and you get to be her little stooge. You get the girl, but you get to follow her around and follow her lead. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys to stop fucking caring about that shit. Because if you somehow actually get the girl with that method, you're just going to be her little bitch. Okay? But if you do the method that I'm telling you to do, which is get yourself under strong, successful, accomplished men with integrity and learn from them, what happens is when you do get the girl, now you're the lead. Now you're the boss. Now she's following you around and she's asking you, how does this dress look? Which one do you like, daddy? You decide what's for dinner tonight. Okay? You decide what washer and dryer we get and all this other stuff because I'm just lucky to live in your castle. You guys are doing this shit ass backwards. And when you're the dude following the girl around, eventually she starts to resent you because what she wants is the daddy. What she wants is the real man. That's what she actually wants. So she's going to start being mad, pissed off, and resenting you for not being that. And the whole time you're going to be saying, I don't know why she's mad. I'm doing everything that she wants. I'm doing everything that she told me to do. I don't understand. She's always upset. She's always mad. What's wrong? And she just rolls her eyes and walks away from me. And then she doesn't talk to me for 3 days. Well, that's how you got in that situation, you fucking faggot. God damn, bro. These guys do this shit to themselves. And then when she gets pissed and divorces you, she feels like she needs to be compensated for the 2-3 years she was married to you, so she takes your fucking house and your kids that weren't yours anyway because she was fucking the pool boy. Bro, these men do this shit to themselves.
Excalibur, where do I see myself going musically? Yo, I agree. My sound is fire as fucking. The beats are really hard. Shout out to my producer, Remy Prosper. He makes some fire beats. If you're an artist yourself and you ever need to tap in, DM me. I'll hook you up.
I gotta get him on too, by the way, that dude.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We'd be down to come on and again. And where do I see myself going musically? Honestly, like, you finna catch your boy on the mainstream. Like,
oh yeah.
Honestly,
I see it. I see it already.
That's
bro, I'm not paying for the concerts, bro.
Nah, you got
I'll work for you in another way, but you know, come on, bro. You gotta get me in that VIP.
Join the entourage.
Yo, shout out to Scott from the Tip Network. Here to drop a like with the fam. But damn, I am the hardest working man on this Houston street. Yo, I'm trying, bro. I mean, I don't even think about it that way, bro. I think about, man, I can't stop because there's so many guys that need help, and I'm gonna keep on giving them tough love because I love these little bastards. Okay, yep, facts. Thanks for the response. Channel is Hidden Gem. We'll blow up soon. Thinking too far ahead, play the number game, keeping fun, casual, kill the beta. Damn right. You motherfuckers need to make a schedule. Make your own schedule. I'm going to work, bust my ass 10 days in a row, then I'm going to party my ass off for 2 days and get my ass back to work. That's what the Most High wants. The Most High wants you to enjoy yourself, but you got to be fruitful and multiply, bro. You
100%.
You got to put the work in.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, Allende going to have to nominate an extra mod with him working so damn. Yo, you know what's crazy? Since I was running a little bit late on his interview, I had to reschedule this chick from Cali because, you know, the time is different. So in Cali, for her, it's going to be like 6 or 7. And I'm supposed to get her on too, but it's all good. I mean,
nah, for sure.
Yeah, I needed to link up with him, bro.
Thank you for the love, Excalibur. I appreciate it, bro.
Word. That's what's up, bro. I see you going places, bro.
We'll be dropping my gram later if you want to give it a follow, bro. I'll be posting my stuff like hella on that.
Shit, I'm going to drop the gram in the description, guys. We're going to get out of here, bro, because we got to go. It's late. It's like, what is it, 10, 11? What is it? Oh, shit, it's 11:30. All right, bro, we got to fire off. We got our eyes on the chat. We taking notes for the word. What financial books do you recommend? Okay, you got some financial books to recommend them?
Bro, to be honest with you, you don't really I personally, I've always educated myself at this point, bro. Google exists. That is one of the best repositories of information you will ever find, bro. You could honestly look into some overview level stuff, and if there's certain things within finance that you're interested in, I honestly recommend just deep diving into that on the internet. In terms of financial books that I've done, I don't know, I have a degree in finance, so I just had a bunch of textbooks, nothing really specific that I can think of. You know what? You can even get yourself from some really good schools out there. You can manage to take yourself some free courses within finance. I don't know if you're trying to get what you're trying to pivot into, if you're talking about personal finance or what the case is. You'd have to elaborate, Tim.
Okay. What's it say? I love and respect your genuine authenticity. I end it. Yeah, man, listen, I got to keep it real, bro. That's always been my priority in life, is keep it real, because I don't stress money, because the Most High makes sure that I get what I need, always, since I was young.
And if you're resourceful, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to get it regardless.
Being resourceful is a key, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Helping people is more important to me, because that lasts forever. That's it's
for sure.
You can't undo good.
It's something that you can't.
Yeah, when good is done, you can't undo it. So that I'd rather help people and all that shit. Money you spend it's gone. You got to make more.
You are the energy that you put out there, bro. 100%.
Yeah, no doubt. But listen, so we're gonna get out of here Saturday night. Y'all better get your asses out there and do something fun. Enjoy yourself and get your ass back to work first thing on Monday. Sunday evening if you want to start back early. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on his projects and what comes out. But listen, No Sleep is out now, and a lot of guys been asking about it. So if you haven't been asking about it, buy it anyway, because all the guys that have been asking about it, they gonna go buy it. So you will learn why they want to buy that single. It's dope. Support up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? Independent at this moment. So now's the time to support him, fellas, and let's just keep the energy going. Okay, yeah. All right, so everything else, I'm going to throw it in the description. I'm going to give you the last word, my dude.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you all for tuning in, for tapping in. You can follow your boy at Cartier by Dre on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, bro. I have one of those. I don't really mess with TikTok, but you got to do what you got to do in this industry, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro, 100%. Crown Prince, 100%. I definitely intend on keeping Allende. We're going to be in contact still. We've stayed in contact, which is how we ran the second one for sure.
For no doubt.
More stuff will be on the way lately.
And I'm trying to get him on with some girls, but you gotta get permission from his lady. Well, you know what it is? I tell you what you do. Tell her to bring the girls. Tell her to bring the girls.
100%. She's got fine friends too.
I know she does, because I'm trying to. Oh, you got me on that one. All right, so yeah, what we do is, as soon as I get the fourth camera angle, then we'll pull it off. We'll do 3 or 4 camera angles. That way we get his girl, a couple of her friends, and yeah, we'll do that. All right, guys, we're out here.